The bull transformed into a humanoid and attacked. Su Shima used his shoulder to block the bull's horn to show off to the girl. Goshing, why don't you dodge? Your speed definitely could have avoided it. You stand behind me, sworn not to dodge to death. Want to die? I'll grant your wish. Okay, that's about enough. 5 moves passed. If you make another move, someone for sure will die. Kid, you're pretty good. As a martial grandmaster you withstood a martial sovereign level strike. Though the bull's strength is now a fraction of what it once was after many battles, it still shows your talent and spirit. I am willing to take you as my disciple. Senior Juntian, since he passed your test, hurry and help him heal. Of course. Don't patch up the bleeding too quickly. If his injuries heal too easily, those sect heirs might not feel enough gratitude. Some extremists might even resent me for stealing their chance to become a master's disciple. No good, this injury is beyond me. He'll have to recuperate slowly. But Senior sister, it's not a big problem. I deliberately avoided the vital points at the end. Won't affect too much. Cough cough. Goshing, stop talking. I've got medicine. Let me apply it first. Even dodged the vital points. If you hadn't acted, could that weak bull have broken through your defense? For your dedicated undercover work I'll cooperate a bit more. Xiaoma, when you joined Taishian's sacred sect, what grade of spiritual root did you present outwardly? At the time to be low-key I said high-grade spiritual root. Now I feel that's not enough to get top-level attention. Child, I think you were only high-grade, not capable yet of bearing my transmission, so I took the liberty of boosting your root to supreme. Don't let my martial transmission down. Oh, I feel power surging up. And many martial knowledge points flooding into my mind. Someone can raise a spiritual root? I can fight on. Senior Juntian, I can still endure the test. Hey, time's ticking. Master just said he'll come later to inspect my cultivation progress. Junior Su, I have some top-grade natural spirit stones here. They should help your wounds recover. Junior Su, when Elder Juntian comes next time, could you introduce us to him so we can pay respects too? Then we can also have the Elder meet our Taishian sect master and elders. Stop crowding, Goshing's wound hasn't healed yet. All those stars orbiting the moon and beauties accompanying, Xiaoma did a very satisfactory undercover job. And even grabbed my nickname. Disciples, any opinions? All that star adoration is one thing, after all he risked injury to win this achievement. But he relies on Big Brother's looks to get that beauty's care. Not fair. In that case, I've an idea. Since Senior Juntian already passed down power, shouldn't he inspect his true disciples more? Seems a bit hasty, but reclusive geniuses are often eccentric, not abnormal at all. This Baichio mountain range is still too dangerous. Let's withdraw first. The lead elders haven't appeared yet, probably got controlled by the sect master. Moreover, based on my understanding of those beasts in the sect, I think they will. Good disciple. Oh no. After thinking carefully, choosing a personal disciple based on only 5 moves was somewhat rash. Senior, pick me. Senior, if I advance one more step I'll be a god-grade root, more worthy of cultivation. I specially split several clones to see how you fit my supreme technique. Don't worry, their strikes are measured. Friendly reminder, if you fail, those present who saw me will not be able to leave this Baichio range. As a senior, how can you speak without keeping your word? And Goshing's still badly wounded. Senior sister, maybe his eccentric personality is why Senior Juntian lives in seclusion. But it's fine, just a shoulder wound. As long as my legs still work, I'm fearless. Yuxingchen, Xiaozuiji Tianqi, say it, what price lets me successfully stage the act one more time? Sorry Xiaoma, this chance we 3 fought hard for by rock paper scissors. The sect master offered us a price we can't refuse. What price? I'll double it. Hee hee. This is the only time I can legitimately beat this annoying guy. I injected the healing pill into the wound, though not as good as taking it orally. Within half an hour your wound will also heal. Zuiji, you're still good to me. You're welcome. After all, I still can't be cruel to the wounded. Ice punch. Haha, watching you train punches every day, I thought of how to release force. Cheer, I've told you before that this even distribution of attribute points won't beat me. Tianqi, don't get swayed by him, we both take the balanced route, my today is your future. Haha, Xingchen, I knew my route was right. That means, our ultimate cultivation goal is probably to be like Woody. Chia, you don't know that Woody is Xingchen's psychological shadow? Shadow? Yi Xingchen, fear nothing. Why are Senior Juntian's clones fighting each other? That's fine, it also prevents Goxing from handling 3 simultaneous attacks. Still, our fellow disciples' sparring is fierce enough. Thankfully everyone remembered to restrain their spiritual power, now the exhibited power is exaggerated. But still hasn't exceeded the martial king. I'll admit you 3 still have some brains. Your face, don't you care? Why has the sparring turned into scolding? Those 3 clones were probably trying to warn you your mask fell off. Senior sister, did you see it? Don't look back, the junior disciples will notice. First use that ice mask to cover up. I've known for a long time you wore a mask. That day should have been your first day at Taixian's sacred sect. You must have accidentally wandered in, ended up at our sect's ice spring secret place. Phew, this summer's been so hot, just traveling made me sour. This pond is nice, the spirit chi is rich and it's cool. Before entering the gate, better wash, be fresh and leave a good impression of Taixian's sacred sect. Strip and wash away dust, relax the muscles, farewell to fatigue. This rippling surface like an immortal realm, forget the myriad worries. Senior sister, how did you know I bathed in the ice spring? Because I was cultivating at the bottom of the spring at the time. Ahem, anyway, I saw you whole body then, ahem, I mean your original look, so I more or less understand why you hide your true face. You have that chill aloofness, an unruly grace, and an otherworldly beauty, you might fear attracting unnecessary trouble. Senior sister, you understand me. I cheated at rock paper scissors just to see this? I want to die. When did this senior sister go blind? That level of praise, he handles it effortlessly. Kid, you're even more excellent than I thought. Flattery. Without this, how could it highlight Master's keen eye? Ha ha ha, I'm looking forward to seeing your growth next time. Taixian Elder Hall. Elder Taishang, forgive me, we were in the mid-Baiqiu range when suddenly knocked out and controlled. Our disciples faced that dangerous scene alone, please punish us. In an instant subduing 3 martial king level experts yet not harming you, it seems you interrupted some supreme experts' affairs. They didn't want you to cause trouble, so they casually incapacitated you, step back and call Su Goxing. Seems it was the work of that senior Juntian, unexpected such a figure still hides on Starfall continent. What do you think of senior Juntian's strength? Disciples are weak, description may be biased, roughly I judge him at least martial sovereign, maybe half-saint or saint, can't be sure. I think he is at least a half-saint. Someone who can raise others' roots, unheard of in Starfall, such power akin to manipulating fate. If the Starfall martial emperors weren't all gone, I'd have to think he was a martial emperor. Such techniques don't exist on Starfall, but who knows about other planes? The plane battlefield, 3,000 planes, all sorts of techniques, even upper-world methods. Senior Juntian must be a survivor of the plane battlefield. In the previous round, Starfall Continent only had Han City Lord survive, right? In the end only one survived, many heavily wounded martial sovereign were sent back to recover. By timeline, a new round of slaughter is about to begin. We must contact the top sects to handle this Starfall disaster. Later, Little Su is here. Outer disciple, Su Goxing, pays respects to Supreme Elder. Little Su, your excellent performance in Baiqiu is called a turning of the tide, thus, the elders decide to promote you 2 levels to become a true transmission disciple of the sect. Disciple will not disappoint the sect's cultivation, I'll strive for greater progress. Outer inner, true transmission, I've reached the top tier among disciples. Little Su, when your master Senior Jutian comes, introduce him to us. Such a figure is worth Taixian's sacred sect befriending. Also, one more procedure. True transmission disciples must enter our sect's true word formation to verify sincerity. Don't worry, it's quick. True word formation open. Oh no, true word formation? Rain Hall didn't tell me this step, I'm doomed. Little Sue, just tell the truth. Little Sue, joining our sect, what is your purpose? Keep calm, I'm the clever jade-faced little flying dragon Su Xiaomo, there's a way. I want to learn all Taishian sex techniques, become the sect's strongest. Haha, Taishian has thousands of techniques, how will you learn them all? Youthful ambition, we've all had such absurd dreams. Fine, after you master them, what then? I'll work twice as hard, make my sect the strongest on Starfall continent. Haven't seen such fervent juniors in ages, this kid's future is limitless. Final question, any dissatisfaction with our Taishian sacred sect? Most people here are fine, if I must say one thing. Senior Sister Xiaoyun spying on me showering, I'm a little bothered, just a little, tiny bit. Grandpa Xiaoyun. This young man plays the field so much? Old Xia, I remember your wife pursued you with some ahem. I announce, test passed, Goshing, you may step down. Yes. Darn, I answered to Goshing, I spoke against my will. I can still clear my name, damn mouth, from now on it's on you.